Happy holidays, YouTube. It's me, FILMMAKERS. Today I want to talk about gifts. We're going to do the top 10 gifts for the filmmakers in your life, and we're going to try to keep it under $1,000. Yes, I know $1,000 isn't a small amount of money, but for those of you who've loved a filmmaker or who have one who you love in your life, we're an expensive addiction. So the first thing I want to talk about is the least expensive on the list. It's the storyboard notebook by Plot Devices. These little notebooks are tiny, you can throw them in your bag, they're versatile, and what's great about them is once you get inside, you can actually start storyboarding out your ideas. So whether you're writing your next big screenplay, working on a corporate project, shooting a commercial, at least you can get all that stuff done. Because one thing that I find technology doesn't give you is that tactile ability to just be quick, doodle something down and say, this is the shot I want, make your notes, and move on. Honestly, I never shoot without a storyboard, and when I do, it never ends well. Number 2 on this list for the budding iPhoneographer, videographer, maker of films with a mobile device is the Olloclip lens. So the Olloclip lens is basically, it gives you the ability to change the focal length on your phone's camera, right? In this case, I'm talking about the FILMMAKERS kit. It retails at $249. Not crazy, but it's a whole little kit with a handle with different lenses. You just slap those on, you start making movies on the go. It's called the FILMMAKERS kit. It must be made for us, right? The next thing on our list may seem really boring to you, but trust me, they will appreciate it. I would appreciate it. I have in the past. I swear by Lacy or Lacy. I don't know how to pronounce it. These little hard drives, they're rugged, they're fast, they're solid state. I have like many terabytes scattered all over my office and in my bag. Honestly, I always work from these. You can never have enough storage. It's just one of those things, we need it. It may not seem glamorous, but we'll really appreciate it. So this next thing requires a little bit of research. It's actually cheaper than everything else, but I didn't include it as the cheapest because you can add stuff onto it. So the research that you'll need to do here is, you need to know if your filmmaker, if your videographer, your vlogger is shooting on a Sony camera. Because the one thing all of us who switch to Sony really miss is Canon's really warm and pretty color profiles, which you're kind of seeing in my setup, even though I'm shooting this on an A7S Mark II. So this little gem is called EOS HD Pro Color 3.0. It's basically a PDF, it's a download. You download it, maybe print it and wrap it for them, and it gives you a specific set of instructions per camera as to how to dial in the warm and pretty Canon colors into your Sony devices. You can add stuff on, which can make it go up to about $50. So honestly, I swear by this. Kind of get an idea. Any of my vlogs since then, you can see the colors for yourselves. I'm still shooting on a Sony camera, but those colors is so important to get your colors right. Skin tones are so important. Think about it. Fun to do, inexpensive, super useful. So the next piece of kit, we're moving up the scale in price. The company that makes it, their tag is perfect for it. Motion is emotion. We all want to get fluid motion. Sliders are cumbersome. They kind of wobble and they got to set them up. This thing is called The Wing by Edelkrone or Adelkrone. I don't know how to pronounce it. They're a Turkish-based company. They're groundbreaking. The stuff they make is way ahead of any other gear that you see. They're always blazing the trail. It comes in at about $400, depending which size and what kit you need. So you need to know what kind of camera they're using. But this thing is amazing. It's a railless system. It just glides left to right. I've had the pleasure to use it once. I don't own one myself, but I have used it, and it's a game changer. Honestly, it's just so easy and so quick to set up. There's no shake. It's beautiful moving sliding images, and they'll really appreciate it. Trust me, they will really appreciate a gift like this. If you have the coin to spend it, because you love them. Okay, things are getting interesting now. Things are getting interesting. Getting expensive, but interesting nonetheless. Drones. You got your Spark and you got your Mavic Pro. I'm gonna tell you right now, the Spark is cheaper, but don't buy it. Because for a filmmaker, it's not, that's for you. You guys buy that so you guys can take it on vacation and get cool stuff. For us though, the Mavic gives us everything we need in the size of a soda can really. When it's folded down, this is a 4K drone. It's like slightly bigger than this, just a little bit. It's tiny and it's adorable and you'll get some incredible shots. We all of us, every single one of us out here trying to get a cool image and tell a cool story. We all want a drone. We may not always need a drone, but we always want a drone. So buy us a drone, the ability to get aerial photography, aerial shots, cinematic sweeping vistas for under $1,000. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new century. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I don't know. You just buy it, right? Maybe you don't need to fly. Maybe you just need to run and feel like you're flying. So I swear by my Moza or Moza, my Moza Air. I think it's pronounced Moza. It's from China, so I'm a white guy. I can't pronounce it. It's sitting right here on the shelf behind me, right over there. This thing, under $1,000, comes in at like $800. You can get it on Amazon. The shipping is quick. The company contacted me directly, make sure everything was okay. We had a great back and forth. The thing is fantastic. The battery life is good, it's stable, it can handle both my cameras, and the footage just speaks for itself. I've used it on a few projects now. I've had it for about 2 months. I know that if you were to give this to the filmmakers in your life, they would never forget it, and they would probably return the favor in some form or another. Maybe, I don't know what they would do, but they'd be happy. They would be very I would be very happy if I got this as a present. Audio. So there's 2 ways you can go about this. You can get number 8, a Rode VideoMic Pro or any of the Rode mics in that category for vloggers. Those are great for vloggers. You throw it up on top of your camera. Mine's up there right now. A microphone is so important. I've talked about it before. I even brought my crazy sound guy in. You guys can check that video out. I'll put it here, I guess, if you guys want to watch it. The importance of sound. Get them, if they're vloggers, if they're the kind of people who are just shooting subjects talking at close distances, get them like a top mic for their camera, a directional microphone. That's what they need. But if they're working with bigger sets, with more people, you're going to want to get them a recorder, okay? The one I use is the, what is this called? The H5 Handy Recorder by Zoom. It has 2 XLR inputs for audio microphones that are external. It also has a stereo channel microphone at the top, so you can actually use it by putting it on the tripod, talking into it. It's a microphone in it of itself. Is that the expression, in it of itself? Anyways, it has a microphone built in, and this actually comes off. And you can attach different things. I wouldn't suggest it. Stick with this. Just one of those things that you need. It's not fun. Like, as a video guy, I don't like to spend money on audio equipment. I need it, but I don't want to do it. I'd rather buy a lens or something. So if you bought this for them, they know they need it. That's their hard-earned cash going towards a lens or something cool, but they still need this, and now they're happy. Happy holidays. And coming in at number 10, I saved the best for last because we need a tool to perform our trade. As a construction man or worker lady would use a hammer. God, that metaphor fell apart so fast. Oh God. Cameras, right? Cameras are expensive, but we all need 4K and we all need it to shoot 24 and we need some slow-mo sometimes. Hold on, under $1,000, this guy's drunk. No, I'm not. The Sony a6300 with the kit lens, which this is not the kit lens. Just to take a look at this thing. It's tiny, okay? It's a Super 35 sensor. It shoots internal 4K. The footage is, I would say, this close to the A7S. For the most part, I shoot all of my vlogs on this because it's lighter and quicker to set up. I bought this camera when my A7S crapped out and I needed something to cover me. What I did not know is how much I would love it. 9 times out of 10, I opt to take this with me over the A7S just because I can throw it in my bag. It doesn't have the built-in stabilization of the A7S, but a stabilized lens will go a long way. So it kind of balances itself out. It comes with a kit lens, which is a little pancake lens, which is so small. I've lost it right now. It's somewhere in this mess of chaos so that is my office. But the a6300, the gift that keeps on giving. If you give them this, you are giving them the ability to make money. Be it through a vlog, be it through shooting corporate commercials. Its photos are beautiful. It has one of the fastest autofocus systems on the market. It's the camera that convinced me to start trusting autofocus. That I never wanted to trust autofocus. I always wanted to dial it in manually. But ever since I bought this camera, I'm just it's quick, I can trust it, I know it works. If you don't like any of these gifts, buy them a mug that says you're a filmmaker or look up some filmmaker apparel. I just want to take a second to tell you guys happy holidays. Be that Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Festivus, whatever that might be. Enjoy this season, spend time with your family. Coming into 2018, I really want to focus more on my YouTube channel. I have new content coming in with my buddy Pantelis, the comedian. I don't know if you guys have seen that. If you haven't, look it up. There's a playlist on this channel. It's called This Just Thing. And I have a lot of really cool projects coming up in the next year that I can't wait to share with you guys. So that's about all she wrote. Happy holidays. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe because it makes me feel good and it's like my Christmas gift. And take care of the filmmakers in your life because one day you'll need us to shoot something for cheap, probably like a wedding or, you know, okay, we love hearing that.